Welcome to another audit. I will start. This video does contain violence, gore, scenes of self-unalive, and other things, themes of depression as well, so be aware. I will also give a massive motion sickness warning for this game. It is very shaky, too much. It will potentially make you sick, so please be cautious. So Paper Bleed. I will start off with I appreciate the art style. I think the art style is so unique. I like the point and click feature of the game, how it kind of tells like the story as you go along. The colors are a problem just for contrast's sake. It's not easy to look at for long periods of time. I would say the shaking of the character as well is a problem. It makes me very sick. This is about 5 minutes, and that's as long as I lasted on the game. So, for visual accessibility, for cognitive, and for audio, it's unfortunately going to be another 0 rating all across the board for this. Not very good explanations of functions and how things go. And I understand with the story, it's supposed to be more about the experience of playing, but the puzzles for giving little to no explanation were really difficult for me just in this like 5 minutes. The other issue is there's no subtitles the character's not talking and I understand that, but there's no sound cues of like what's happening around you, what sounds are going off, which for me, because of my hearing loss, I need that. It is clear that this is an enemy, but like it's only in one place. So it took me this moment to realize you have to avoid the enemy and just like keep track of like where it's walking. And then it has this terrible shakiness. I can't even imagine this retry quit. It's just shaking and fluttering. This is like so horrible. Absolutely terrible. This is not accessible whatsoever. It's going to make people sick. It's going to trigger seizures. It's going to trigger a whole load of things for people. So just not good. Not good at all. So now that I have explained how this really isn't a playable game, for accessibility purposes, let me elaborate on something I did appreciate about the game. This is a heavy themed game, and it very much put the trigger warning in the beginning. A lot of games do not do that like simple gesture of just saying this is going to have violence and gore or all the above, etc., etc. I appreciate that they just give you the trigger warning because otherwise you just see kind of a game like cool art style, probably horror. You wouldn't necessarily think the visuals will be what they are. I personally wish I could have played more so that I could actually get the story of the game and understand what is going on and the mental health for this character. I think the story probably has a super in-depth and meaningful element to it. And unfortunately, it's just not discoverable for me personally because it made me so sick. As I am recording this audio, I'm just trying to get through the audio so that I can go and be in a dark room for 5 hours to get the vertigo to calm down. If there was accessibility to this game, I would so play it, but there's just not. It needs to have better explanations of what to do. It needs to have a motion turn off. You need to be able to turn these things off, like the flies on the ground and the when you die, that terrible middle screen. It's not necessary to get the point across. And I think a lot of people forget you don't have to make it sickening to make it meaningful. And I think this story has the potential of being in a very meaningful game. And I just wish I could have played it. So all in all, I was really disappointed. As you can see, in 5 minutes, I died. You can skip the death scene, but you can't skip the shake. So, yeah, I really just wish it was better and that it was playable.